bastante para las series de ficción, pero es más alta que nunca en los eventos extraordinarios. ¿Es posible que la ficción vuelva a alcanzar la consideración de evento extraordinario como ocurrió con la final de Lost?
You know, I think that people are still interested in watching fiction on television. I think that the way in which people watch television is what's changed. So, for instance, in the United States now, somewhere around a quarter to a third of the audience records a show on the DVR and then they watch it for playback later. There's also a significant audience that's watching television shows on Hulu, which is I don't know if Hulu exists in Spain. And obviously all the networks have their own websites, abc.com, CBS, NBC. You know, the sale of DVDs on Lost was enormous. So you have a large audience, but it's fractured in the way in which they watch television. I think this is a profound and fundamental change that's occurred over the last 6 years. You know, Lost came into existence at the same time as the media platforms in the way in which we watch TV changed dramatically, and so now I think the biggest change that's occurred, you know, since we started the show is people have real command over how they watch things, and so what hasn't really caught up is the way to measure that audience and to aggregate the measurement of that audience. So people look at TV ratings going down, but they have not been replaced by a number that aggregates all the other ways in which people are watching the show. You know, people are watching more hours of television than ever. You know, so there's a distortion because a live sporting event, for instance, gets a big audience because that's something you have to see immediately. You want to see it as it's occurring, but there still is there's a large audience and I think a you know, real interest and commitment to watching, you know, drama.